She's been on me the whole time. Oh yeah, I thought I would give you an update on my second weigh-in at Weight Watchers of this year, which is actually also going to be my second weigh-in because I've started from the beginning again. I lost £4.5, really pleased with that. It was really hard the first week getting back into some sort of structure and planning because, let's face it, just after Christmas, New Year, everybody has been eating and drinking what they want. So yeah, it's good to get back into some sort of routine, I suppose. I did plan to do some exercise, however I've injured my right ankle and I don't know what I've done to it. It's probably just a sprain or maybe a bit of the tendon being pulled, I'm not sure. I had really big problems with my left ankle last year. That seems to be on the mend with all the physio and rest that I've given it, but I do seem to be plagued with injuries every time I do some sort of exercise. I don't know whether I pushed myself or the fact that it's a little bit of age, or you know, you do no exercise and then you do some exercise, but I've had problems with my hip and my back and things like that. So I'm just trying to get some sort of light exercise where there's less impact on my joints. But at the moment, that right ankle, I've got to give it some rest. So any exercise I do, it's not really going to be super duper strenuous or anything like that. No cardio at all. It is what it is. So I'm planning my meals a lot better, but what I have decided to do after my next weigh-in, I'm going to do a week of vegan. Now I don't have like dairy products generally in my diet, like milk and yogurt and cheese. It gives me a bit of an upset stomach, so I do go for the dairy-free alternatives anyway. But generally when you do something that is quite strict, like being a vegan, you have to know exactly what is going in your food. So that's the only reason why it's very good planning. You have to know what and you can't just come in and go, oh, I'll just have an omelette, or oh, I'll just have this. You basically have to know what you're having, especially if it's something new. I've done it before, I've had good results, and because I'm trying to get myself a little bit better over Christmas, because like I say, with all the rich eating, I'm not as bloated, but I just kind of feel that might just give me the cleanse, if you want to call it that. But we'll see how we get on. I also plan to start throwing some recipes into my videos. What I've done today is my breakfast of overnight oats. I'm going to put like a link of what I put in it, but I think it's up for variation. People throw things like chia seeds and stuff like that. I don't know what they are. So have a watch, thumbs up if you like, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. So the way I make my overnight oats, obviously the night before, is some porridge oats, some unsweetened almond milk, some Alpro plain yogurt, and some frozen berries, which I'm using morello cherries at the moment. The whole breakfast comes to 4 points. If you use between 33 grams and 41 grams of porridge oats, that makes the 4 points. I use my milk out of my daily allowance, and the cherries and the yogurt have a 0 count. You can use other yogurts as long as they are fat-free and flavourless. But what I would generally do is I start off with about 20 grams of porridge oats. And I add a tiny little bit of milk. Porridge oats can be a little bit dry. And then I add about between 50 and 60 grams of plain yogurt. There's no real science to this. And then some frozen berries. And then another layer, again about 20 grams of porridge oats. again, just moisten up the oats with a bit of milk. And about another 50 grams of yoghurt. And some berries. And then I will pop that in the fridge overnight and it'll be ready in the morning. I've got no messing about, I haven't got to prepare it then. It's all done. As you can see overnight that they've soaked up all the yoghurt and milk, and you just give it a stir and enjoy.